What is your, on which issues, which specific issues do you disagree with Mr. Obama's, President Obama's economic policy?
So there's several possible answers. Like, so why would you possibly care? And the reason I say that is, if I gave you a flippant answer, you wouldn't know why I was for it or against it. It could be because I'm a greedy guy in the top 0.1%, which isn't true. It could be a variety of reasons. But so my serious answer is I actually don't know what his policy is, because when macroeconomists use the term policy, they talk about a framework for doing things not just one time, but a repeated framework that fits together in a coherent way. And and it's my job and our job as macroeconomists to try to think about how different ways of putting things together in a coherent way work. So that's not President Obama's job. His job is something else: to bargain with Congress, to improvise, to make marginal improvements. But so if any of us, so I have like friends in the Penn Economics Department. Some I might be for a lot more redistribution than they are, but if we wrote down a policy that we liked, either one of us liked, it would be coherent and it would be a policy. You would know how fiscal policy was coordinated with monetary policy. If there were going to be transfers, you'd know from whom the transfers were taken and to whom they were given. If you want to know whether they had good or adverse incentive effects, we'd have something to say about that. We might argue about it, but there would be a coherent view. So kind of that I don't think he's put together a coherent view. Not entirely his fault. He's involved in the bargaining thing, and he's also a vote counter. He's trying to get elected, and somehow the way the U.S. is now, it doesn't win votes to say we've got to satisfy the present value budget constraint.